Hi guys, thought of doing one video on financial inclusion. And due to this lockdown, especially in the month of March and April, a lot of demat account got opened, and lot of new people uh, started taking part in stock market. That's a good thing. And I just want to share some my views on this, especially when now around 6 7 months passed after March, and 2020 is about to close. And so I have some suggestion on this. So that's why most of the people who opened a demat account, around I think around 50 percentage, or in zero I think 3 lakh accounts got opened in March and April, and in that around 65 percentage, it's an approximate one. I just got to know from one of the news. So they are new to uh, stock market and mutual funds, and there is a significant increase in transaction also. I think in the month of April, a lot of trading happened, and as compared to I think it is previous month, there is more than 50 percentage increase in trading. And in India around we have I think around 4 lakh, I mean 4 crore accounts we have, in that around only around 70 percentage are not active, only 30 percentage are active, but still at the time of lockdown, when this stock market dropped around 37 percentage. So at that time, most of the people who are not active in stock market as well, and people who are new to stock market, they just open the account and like and s- started trading. And a lot of people disinvested as well. They sold a lot of shares for investors and Indian investors as well. They sold a lot of shares, and I think in domestic, a lot of people bought as well. So, and there is most of the firms which is working in this field, like 5paisa.com, Zerodha. They are telling a lot of traction is there, and traction was there during that period. And for 5 paisa, I think there is 80% growth in customer acquisition during the month of March and April. So I just I just want to give you some suggestion. And point is that I started trading, not trading, I started as trading, then I started investing a few years back. So I just gone through some like what is actually happening in trading, what is investing, and how it works. I just got to know some ideas. And more than that, when I'm looking at my portfolio, I uh, I bought and sold a number of shares, and till now I didn't okay, I don't have any loss in stock market till now. Most of the companies I bought, I could sell in in a good margin. But still, during the period of this year, actually I have lost, but those shares I didn't sell. Most probably that will be increasing in the coming years, so the value is good. So that's why I kept in my portfolio. And apart from that, whatever I bought, I have much profit. And till now I didn't make any loss from any of those companies till now. Even one company I don't have it loss. In my portfolio I have, but still those shares are bought recently, and in that most probably I'll be getting profit as well. And still the loss is not that huge. So in coming few years, or maybe coming few months, that will make. So my intention is that I just when I was going through those like numbers, just got to know that like lot of new people like just started demat accounts and started trading. So my suggestion is that like maybe they may be making profit because like our India stock market, India Nifty went down to 37 percentage down, and like now it is almost recovered. Like we were in 12,000 plus, so now it's still like aim to 12,000 plus, but once in I think in March or April, like a we had I think 7,000 something. So that was a huge drop, but our most of the sectors recovered except a few like hospitality, then garment industry, then entertainment, especially this multiples and all. Except that like most of the like industry started recovering, manufacturing as well, and but IT was doing good at the time of lockdown as well. So manufacturing recovered, and most of the sectors recovered, and most of the industries and sectors are doing well, and still there are a few sectors be like that will be recovering after maybe within a few months, because like we have vaccine and this fear of like this corona pandemic and all, it is almost gone, and people like started engaging in economy. So uh, I think like most of the sectors will recover like uh, in coming months. There are a few sectors like few, okay, there are few sectors, but maybe it may take some time, but still the entire economy is recovered. So my point is that like we already whatever we have lost in the entire economy, and we almost recovered from that drop. So, but I think at the time of like when people start investing, they usually prefer to buy some companies, like thinking that these companies will grow in the coming months, and maybe like it will be getting a fortune from these companies, and maybe someone may have told, or like they may thought that like yeah, it will be like we'll be getting profit from these companies, and we don't have to invest in mutual funds or in the economy. So but maybe if you may have like you may have gone through your portfolio like every day or maybe every week you may be checking that one, but at that time like you'll be getting a good margin or good profit you'll be getting from any of the shares like that you bought, because like entire I mean except a few, like most of the sectors went down at the time of this pandemic. So whichever like stock you buy, it will increase. Obviously it has to like come to uh, previous state, right? So if there is demand, then those stock will increase. So at the time like the time is about to close, so so whatever like you have bought, you may have got profit out of that, but from now like it will be difficult for you guys to make profit from individual companies. So maybe uh, but you won't be understanding from starting like in starting everyone will think that it is easy to pick some companies, and like my company is like growing like 10 percentage or 20 percentage, so why should I invest in a bunch of shares, I mean bunch of companies, I can go for a few one or two, right? So that is very difficult actually. And there is one thing called like it is you may be knowing, it is very difficult to beat the market. So there are people who is beating the market. So but there are a few like will be able to count those people. and we are not like them. Like most of the people who are investing in stock market are like they are just maybe they just want to invest their money or they want to make profit. So that is the basic intention, but they won't be like they are not expert in this field. Or even for fund managers it will be difficult to make profit, because like if they are able to beat the market easily, then why should they invest for us? Like they can simply make money for themselves. So that is very difficult to beat the market. So in certain cases, maybe sector wise, if you are buying, then maybe some sectors, if you are may grow, that is there. But still, like it will be very difficult to find the individual companies who is performing uh, well. So my suggestion is that you may be investing your hard-earned money in some shares or funds. So it is better to go for like uh, index funds from now onwards and mutual funds. So that there will be if it is mutual fund, there will be fund managers and they'll be taking care of that. But and if you are okay to stay in the market for a while, it's better to go for index funds, because our economy will grow, and if our economy grows, then we'll be getting benefit in index fund as well, and you'll be getting around 15 percentage in index fund, and for bank it is around 8 percentage, right? So there is a good margin. Index fund, it won't be going down like any other mutual funds. It will it traces our economy. So if our economy is doing good, then index fund will also do good. So my opinion is that instead of investing in individual companies, better to go for index funds now onwards. And you can find a lot of videos and good references, good books on this. So my intention is just this earlier I was investing in individual companies, but those companies, like I was knowing what is happening those companies, so that's why I was investing. But like uh, it is very difficult to find, I mean, at least in a few years, maybe once in a while you will be able to make profit, but maybe after 1 year or after 2 year, it is very difficult to track. And if our government is promoting some sectors, then maybe that sectors will grow, but we can't like may can't assume, or we can't make sure that, I mean, we can predict that the particular company in this sector will do good. Maybe the other companies, or maybe a new company will be coming to a particular sector, or there can be this kind of scenarios. Maybe even though government promote a particular sector, if a lot of players are there in the sector, then even none of them will be making profit, and none of the shares uh, grow. So it is always better to go for index funds, or yeah, index funds. Maybe, uh, in my opinion, from now on, so that you won't be losing money from stock market. And if you want to buy individual companies, don't invest much. Invest uh, few, I mean, invest very less amount, so that after a while you will get to know what will happen or what is happening to my money and all. But as far as you are not expert, or people usually tell uh, if you are not an expert, you have to admit that you are a know nothing investor. So most of the people who is investing are know nothing investors like me. Even I'm not like I'm not expert in this field. So first I thought that I'll be able to make much money. So then I came to know that like it is very difficult to make. If it is your field, or this is the only field you are like you are checking, then maybe you will be able to do. But that is also very difficult. But for normal people, I think it will be very difficult. So in my opinion, it's better to go for, like, if you are want to take money maybe after 10-12 years, then go for index funds. If you want money in a short term, then go for bank and bonds. Okay, thank you. Like, this was just a suggestion. Like, since I when I was going through these numbers, like a lot of people are new, so that's why I just want to give some suggestion, so that like you won't be making mistakes. Maybe like you can learn from others' mistakes. So that's why. Okay, thank you.